hello to people who like fashion, who like to dress their fur babies, and who also like to support rescue organizations. And I'm so excited because this is our weekly get together with Jen, the founder of Celebrity Catwalk, and Basti from Bartok. So how are you doing, Basti?
Hello, Bestie. How are you? How are you? How's it going? How's Florida? I'm jealous for all the sun that I'm sure you are having.
Yes, it's really hot here. It's almost summer. It's
wow.
Wow. You can come and visit me. I tell people you have to just kind of come once in a while to visit.
Right. Yes. Very, very nice.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, it's our weekly get together. It's our weekly pet picks, Paws in the City collab, and very exciting. It's Thursday, so we're switching it up a little bit for you, folks. We have a really great guest tonight, so I'm very, very excited. Come on in. As you all come on in, please hit that share button. Sharing is caring. It doesn't cost anything to share. And we are going to focus, Basi, we do not give the cats the love and attention and spotlight that they rightfully deserve. So I'm very, very excited that tonight we're changing all that. We're rectifying all that. It's 2023. We're following through on our New Year's resolutions. So I'm super excited that tonight we have an incredible, really wonderful, long-time Spike. She is coming with her kitties. And if you have been to Paws of the City, or if you have watched Paws of the City in the past, you have seen Spike and her gorgeous felines that have hit the catwalk on more than one occasion. And we are very, very excited. And what's wonderful is not only is Spike making sure that cats are represented on the catwalk, but she always brings a boy with her. So not only is it cats, but Vulcan has hit the catwalk. We've had several boys hit the catwalk, so that's another wonderful thing. So Spike, thank you very much for making time for us this evening, and thank you very much for your support of Paws in the City. And I definitely want to delve into to your kitties, and because people are probably thinking cats and mostly a dog fashion show. I went to the Super Pet Expo this past weekend, and Paws in the City participated in both the Chantilly and Edison show, and there's a cat section there, and there are big signs as you walk in that say absolutely no dogs allowed. So please, we'll kind of jump all over the place, but please talk about your socialization, why you chose to hit the catwalk, and how you make it so that your cats are not mortified and appalled to be in a fashion show with predominantly dogs.
Of course. So I get the cats, and a lot of the time, this is Latte, so she's new, and I let them acclimate so they get used to everything, and then I slowly microdose them. So I go at their own pace, and I make sure they're comfortable, and we do little exercises like we'll play out in the yard, or I'll sit back, and if they choose to wander around, when they come back to me, they get a treat. And then we slowly add in more distractions. So visit like pet safe shops. Like we took her to the coffee shop. The owners gave us permission.
I love that. I saw those pictures.
Yeah. Or the park, or anywhere there's a lot of things. And over time, they're like, hey, this is cool. And when you're out there, everybody's like, oh my gosh, is that a cat? So then they want to pet them and kiss them and cuddle them. So then they learn, wow, this is great. And I get attention. And so the socialization turns them well-rounded, because they're used to noise, and they're used to sound, and they're used to dogs, because dogs are always at events. And they have fun because they get rewarded with attention and treats, and everybody loves them.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Very, very key please tell us a little bit more about Latte and how Latte came into your life, because she is new, and she's a girl, right?
Yeah, she's my only girl. So after Black Betty passed away, she was the one in 2 of the fashion shows. She had an emergency spay, and so she was a show cat. She's a grand champion. So she has been through all the CFA shows and everything. And they said, hey, you know, take this cat. So that's how I ended up with her, so that they knew she had a permanent home here.
That's absolutely wonderful.
Now, my oldest, he's a rescue, and Kepi came from a hoarder situation. That's Kepi. And
Yeah.
Vulcan is a breeder kitty. He was planned.
Oh my goodness. And are they all Persians?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. That is absolutely wonderful. And how did you have to work hard on them getting along with each other?
No, Persians are a very relaxed breed, so anybody can do anything with them. And so they're usually like, yeah, this is cool. See, she doesn't care about much.
Wow.
So they're just kind of relaxed. They love everybody. They don't meet enemies. Everybody's a friend. Everybody's their favorite.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. Do you find that there are a lot of Persians in rescue? Do you happen to know that?
There's a lot in rescue because they have the big poopy coats, and a lot of people get in over their head and they don't realize the amount of grooming. So they're constantly in rescue.
Oh, folks, you hear that? Because these Persians to me are absolutely spectacular. Please, can you talk a little bit about the grooming regimen?
So I actually have a video out on it. I think it takes me about, I think it was 12 hours a month combined to groom them. I brush them every other day. I force dry them. They get a bath every month. They get their nails clipped. They get little poopies in their eyes, so you got to clean those out. She's clean right now, so I can't show you how to clean her eye boogies. And overall, that's all they get. Once you bathe them and blow dry them, they don't really have knots or anything. That's why she's pink, because it's just another, you know, another bath process. It's shampoo.
Okay, so Persians really require regular brushing.
Yes.
And
baths.
And baths. It's baths and brushing.
Yes, and eye boogies.
And yes. And would you say, I mean, your cats, I feel like they go out more than the average cat. So if my Persian never went outside, would I still need baths, regular baths and brushing?
Yes, because when you bathe them, I actually enrolled in the National Cat Groomers Institute so I could better learn how to groom them. It gets out all the undercoat so that they don't get knots in the undercoat, and you don't have to worry about them matting up.
Very interesting.
You're the serious lady with so much knowledge, and I can tell that a lot of people may not know, but you are a very talented photographer. And so I had the honor of photographing a few times in my career. And that's one thing we had to make sure. It was make sure you clean the eyes, you don't stress them out. And so that's kind of one thing, you know, people need to be careful. But every time when I go to Celebrity Catwalk and I really see on the runway with them, it's like so fascinating, like all the pictures and everything. I mean, I think you personally are inspiration for a lot of people. And I really hope that your message of friends, don't be afraid. And again, they are different personalities. So, you know, because you have Kitty, by the way, we have a person right now on Instagram, and she said that she has 2 rescues of the same breed. And so, like, you know, the personality of your pet, but maybe your pet can really like be a rock star on the runway. And of course, some of them like to be dressed, some of them not. How your pets tolerate clothing? How do you?
That's part of socialization. So, you know, you put a light shirt on them and then you let them run around, you do fun tricks, you let them eat, and then they go, oh, this is fun. So like when dogs, every time you dress them up, if you take them out, they'll be like, hey, this is great. Every time I'm in a shirt, I get to go out. So they learn it's like a fun experience for them. So every time I put them in clothes, they learn they're going to get a park trip, an adventure trip, and they love it.
Oh my gosh.
That is so key. That is so key, Spike. So you tie the clothes in with fun experiences, with good times. So it really becomes, they connected in their mind. Absolutely incredible.
Yes, really incredible. And what other tricks do you have there you would like to share with us? I know you have a lot, but
We
give us-
have a trophy wall.
Oh, show us. Oh my God. that's
Hold on. We have a trophy wall. So the cats have done a lot of tricks, a lot of pageants.
Oh,
This
here
is
we
the
go.
cat trophy wall.
Wow. Let
So
me
we've
show
done
you. Hold
NC
on.
Pet Beauty Pageant. We've won all of the trophies that we can. They also give away medals. We have done a 2K. We have done more at the beauty pageant. We actually won a festive feline last year, and they have trick titles. So this is from Do More With Your Dog.
It's insane. It's so
That's
beautiful.
incredible.
Oh,
So
and he
look,
has a 150-mile track for hiking.
Wow.
they
And
have,
these are
they
some
are
online beauty
award-winning,
pageants.
truly award, the presence of greatness, Bossy. These
I
are
see.
award-winning kitties. I did not even know about all of their accolades and awards. I just knew that Spike did incredible socialization work with them, and they, you know, come and are absolutely incredible on the runway. But I did not know about all of their, my goodness, they are champions in their field. I love it. How often do you compete, Spike?
So they hold those once a year, so they don't do cats anymore. So I try to do at least one major event once a year.
Wow. So that's what you do. And of course, you typically come in November at Celebrity
Yes,
Catwalk.
I'm switching it to May though, because November is the holiday
Oh.
one. And between photography, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah, you're probably busy in season taking pictures for the
Yes.
holiday. But you know,
Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. So you now have the 2 boys and Latte.
I have 3 boys and Latte. I
Who am I
have Vulcan, Kelpie, and
Vulcan,
Rumples, and Latte.
Gotcha, that's right. And Latte is the new
Kitties.
addition.
so
Yes, and Rumples was the blue one.
Yes, yes.
okay,
Yeah, he's
so
old.
question for you. So you mentioned that it takes you about an average 12 hours a month to groom them. But so if you break down, so you have 4 of them to brush every other day. How do you manage that? Do you do it in the morning, in the evening while you're watching a movie?
Because it's not much. So like when you sit down and you're doing something, they'll crawl in your lap, and I have a brush usually wherever I am. So I'll just give them a quick comb over, like when you're watching TV or whatever you guys do to relax.
Okay,
Nice.
okay. So it's not
Nice.
too bad. So friends, don't be afraid. It's not a burden. It's just good planning can really create these great routines and just knowing that what you're getting into it. But I really hope that people will get encouraged and say, oh, listen, Spike did it. She has done it. We saw her. Whoa, we wanted
Yeah, they're not hard cats. You know, it's just like every animal. When you relax, just brush them, get them once a month bath, blow dry, and they're pretty easy to manage.
That's amazing.
Absolutely incredible. And what I like, and I think the moral of the story is, Spike, is you've made it a routine, you've integrated it into your lifestyle, you've made it part of what you do, so that you've normalized it, and you've normalized them.
Everything's a routine and schedule.
It's a schedule, and I hate to, get philosophical here, but I feel like that's with everything, with our dog owners, with moms, with humans, with
Yes.
as with moms with kids, the schedule, normalizing routine. I think that's definitely the key to making it work. Are you able to keep that routine also, Spike, when you travel though?
Kind of, yes, but they like traveling. And we travel a lot. Vulcan's been to 6 different states. I think it's 6 or 7.
Oh, wow.
So he, you put him in a hotel room, he lays down, it's his home, he don't care. As long as he gets fed at 11 a.m. every day and 9 p.m. every night.
Right, I know that's right. He and I are like, just as long as my meal is coming, I can be anywhere. I know that is the case. Yes, a man after my own heart. Like, as long as it's mealtime, I can be anywhere and be okay. Love it, love it, love it. That is fantastic. Now, the kitties have never flown, have they?
Vulcan has flew. He originally started in California, and Latte flew. Her owner flew her from Memphis to North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
I don't know about Rumples. He was adopted, and I don't know about Kepi.
Okay, so when you hear that, folks, they have flown commercially, I'm assuming.
Yes, it's a carry-on.
The play, they have done as a carry-on. I love it. Absolutely incredible. Very, very cool. How do you, and I think this is an issue, I think, for cat owners, that cat owners may struggle with across the board. How do you handle claws and not getting scratched?
So mine don't scratch me, but every time they get a bath, I trim their nails. But it's the kneading that hurts if the nails are long. So when they make biscuits or whatever you guys call it, but I keep them short so they don't claw. But if you're worried about furniture and stuff, kitty cats, but I do training, so mine don't claw my furniture.
Nice.
Like we have lots of toys, we have lots of things they can scratch, so they get their little out.
Right. Another important.
So if you travel, just know what your cat likes. Like we have a lot. Vulcan is on his cardboard little shaped scratcher thing, and you just bring one and they use it in the hotels and stuff.
Wow.
Nice. That is key. Wow. Any summer plans, Spike? Do you and the kitties have any plans for the summer?
When it's summer, that's when we do most of our socializing, because it's not, super cold and it's not super hot. So we hit up all the flower stuff. So we like going to flower fields. We like going to events, the public events. So like Easter, PetSmart didn't do their Easter bunny thing this year, so we couldn't go to that. But we like to go to the public events. They get to meet everybody. I get to take pictures in beautiful flower fields. We're hoping for poppies in May. So yeah.
Nice. So summer is a time. Now, have you ever taken everyone out at once?
All the time.
Oh.
4 of them at the same time. You're super.
Yeah, that's a 2-person job though. So Cat Daddy comes and helps.
Good.
Okay, so the 4 of them is a 2-person job.
Yes. I can't carry them all, but I do have a stroller. So we have you've seen the stroller. We have a big dog stroller, and everybody can go in the dog stroller and we can go. And I have a smaller stroller for like when I went to the food truck last Friday, they get to come and they get socialized, and it's good smells, and they get to go on a little walk. You break it out and then they love it and they'll jump in it.
Yeah, well.
Yes. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's very similar to dogs. Bossy and
Yes.
Snowman, our fur baby moms have said, contrary to popular belief, when they see the stroller, when they see the clothes, they associate it with, oh, where are we going? We're going somewhere. Where are we going? Let's go. So that is we all know that to be true. So for those.
Adventure cats is becoming like a huge thing. So a lot more people are taking their cats out in backpacks on a leash and a stroller. So a lot of cats love it. A lot of cats love sniffing around and seeing the smells and seeing the little birds outside and everything.
Yeah.
That's very true. I saw at the Pet Expo, I saw cats in backpacks, the funky backpacks, very cool backpacks with the window kind of built in so that they almost look like little astronauts in there.
We have one.
I know.
Yeah.
They are amazing. I was so fascinated when I saw them in global. I'm like, I couldn't stop taking pictures. I'm like, I want to be a kitty at least for a little bit.
Exactly. Very, very cool. Wow. But this is amazing. Please let everyone know, all our cat lovers and our cat lover friends, where you can be found on social media.
So currently I only have a TikTok and an Instagram because they're all named after Star Trek characters. It's Starfleet Pets, StarFleet Pets, PETS.
That's wonderful.
Now, dare I say, Spike, how are you Star Trek? You seem a little young to be a Star Trek, to be a Trekkie. How are you a Trekkie?
Because I grew up on it. My first cat was named Klingon. How old do you think I am?
23.
I'm in my 30s.
Oh,
You look amazing. You look amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So your first cat was named Klingon. So you see that for all our Star Trek folks out there. I love it. That is fantastic. So you grew up on Star Trek, and so,
Yes.
but with the exception of Latte.
Well, okay, so Rumples came with Rumples, and Latte, when we got her, her name was Buttons, but she looked like, you know, a macchiato, a latte to me, so I kept calling her coffee names. It stuck.
And Latte just stuck, I guess. So that is very
I love
fantastic.
it.
I love it. I
Well,
love it.
Thank you so much. Honestly, today, I think that all of us, we learn a lot, that having kitties and training them properly, you know, it can be a lot of fun. Enjoy it. It's all about routines. And yes, you can travel. Yes, you can socialize. Yes, you can dress them and do tricks with them. And I think that, and I really would encourage everyone, friends, please share this broadcast. I think it's very inspirational and more people need to hear it. So before we are done for today, Jen, do you have any last question? And Spike, is there anything else you may would like to add?
I would just say, you know, cats are like dogs, you know, they love it, they love playing, and they could get just as much fulfillment from outings and stroller rides and training, which creates a bond between you and your pets, no matter what pet it is. And so, you know, don't be afraid to see what your cat enjoys and to give them life experiences.
Very beautiful.
Absolutely. I think that Spike has really highlighted some universal themes and some consistent truths that we can relate to all fur babies, cat, dog, or whatever. I think that that's wonderful. And yes, if you don't believe it and you think that we're making it all up, you can see Spike and her kitties on the Paws in the City catwalk regularly. So yes. Thank you, Spike. This has been really, really fun. We have to do more cat-related topics. So greatly appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Have a lovely and wonderful rest of your day and see you soon. Thank you, ladies. Bye.
Thank you.